VidGamesFTW.
Oh, there it is.
Yay! About time it fucking happened. And with that, welcome back to part, what the fuck? Oh, 12. Shit, hold on. I didn't put it. Okay, part 12. Okay, I had to change the title of the video.
Okay, we have.
I think we only have.
Cold Hard Crash.
Yeah, one more. So you can go ahead and do that one. Do Cold Hard Crash as Crash. Dun 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 dun.
Yep, I just realized this was the other
Dun dun
ice
dun
level.
dun 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 dun.
Great.
That's why it's called Cold Hard Crash. Make that Cold Hard Cash. I can rap. It's all Christmassy and shit. Well, kind of. I mean, there's sleigh bells in the background. So, they made fun of the Galaxy whatever 7 that explodes, which I thought was really funny. I know it's a modern thing. I should be like, why the fuck is Coco taking selfies? But I think it's actually kind of funny that they at least made a nod to the fucking exploding phones.
I know of the.
It makes up for it, the fact that it's like whatever. Like she has a modern ass phone, but it's really funny. This is not. It's supposed to be 90s. Have her pull out a pager. So have her pull out a pager. Oh my god. See, this is the exact problem with you millennials. I'm a millennial too, so whatever. Technically, I think the millennials started around like the fucking 80s. So those who still call us millennials are technically millennials themselves, especially if they're in the late 80s. But I digress. Anyway, fucking pagers were like the precursor to cell phones. Well, actually not the precursor to cell phones. They were phones. They were like the precursor to texting. Because you would get messages on your pager and you clip it to your belt. Mom had one. You don't remember that?
Sounds familiar.
Mom used to have a pager a long fucking time ago. I was like super little when she had a pager. Because from my understanding, the way I saw it work with her, she would always get messages from her coworkers and stuff about work. And she clipped it to her belt. And you keep fucking up on that part.
I know.
Please stop.
Marcelo.
And
I'm sorry if I'm like not good at your childhood game. So do it.
no, I finished another one for you.
And there goes
The phone is ringing again.
This is just gonna be a thing now.
I can't believe it's done this. Oh, I was like, yeah, you did it. You didn't get hit by the thing. You got hit by the other thing.
How many lives do we have? 10? Oh boy, here we go. Here comes the first game over.
Dun 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 dun.
Marcelo, I swear to God, I'm gonna get a game over.
Dun 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 dun. You did it. No, you're fine. Just get a checkpoint. Don't do the bonus round though. It's gonna take too long.
I'm not. I'm going to avoid that.
Dun 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 dun. What the fuck happened there?
I tried to jump on it, but I forgot that the things fall on it.
Dun 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 dun.
Marcelo.
Dun 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 dun. I like the music. Uncle Aku was very cross with you. He was like, I have to fucking save your ass again, my child.
Something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
It's called your skills.
That's not sunlight. Oh
That's
my God.
not crash skills.
That's not crash light. I don't know what that means.
Bud Light.
Ha.
Budweiser.
Budweiser.
Okay. That
So-
fall. That fall. Freaking.
Oh, be careful with Sonic the Hedgehog. Look at this fucking... Look at Sonic the Hedgehog over here.
Let me get this.
Yes, that would be wise. Go ahead, get him, get him, get him, kick his ass! Sonic's ass game. What if Insane Trilogy made a reference to Sonic's Arse? What if you were playing the game and you stopped at this exact checkpoint without dying though, and you waited 15 minutes, all of a sudden Sonic's ass just phases through the nether, clips through the wall, and then farts, and then recedes back into the wall, as a reference to Sonic's ass game. How would you feel about that? Come on, I have to say something about it.
I'm not gonna dignify that with a response.
Alright. I mean, you still responded to me in some capacity, so I'll take it. I think it'd be funny, except not.
That penguin's gruesome death could not be seen.
Or unseen. Speaking of unseen, reminds me of Unseen 64. Which in turn, you see how we change topics on a fucking dime? So Unseen 64 has a Rayman 4 video out. It's not new, I just wanted to point it out that he has a Rayman 4 video out. Because they go over a lot more about not the Rayman 4 that we know that became Raven Rabbids, but the one, there were 2 Rayman 4 projects. One of which had like little to nothing, like just did not come out in the slightest. No videos of it exist. Nothing like that. Like at least videos of the original Rabbids Rayman 4 that came out. Like there's a trailer. There's 2 or 3 trailers, I think. I think just 2 on the original Rayman 4 that became Raven Rabbids. But no videos or anything else really existed for the other Rayman 4 that I remember right now, anyway. But a shit ton of concept art is still around. And it looked more like Rayman 1. It looked more like Rayman 1, but in 3D and whatnot. And Dark Rayman was the main villain. But an interesting thing is that, I forget who it is. If I can find it, the guy, and all of that, I'll link it down below to the video. But this guy goes over what Rayman 4 could have been. And he mentions how the Game Boy Advance, and I believe DS versions of Rayman Raven Rabbids, that are actually out now that you can buy and play, actually do take more influence from Rayman 1 / the original concept of Rayman 4 than it does the actual Raven Rabbids game, the minigames game. So in a way, whoa, that penguin had like fucking purple in his hair.
You didn't notice that?
He's a rock star. I just realized that right now. So yeah, like, apparently those versions of Rayman Raven Rabbids are actually more like the original concepts than we originally anticipated. Than you would think on the surface, you know?
Yeah, I remember that.
Which is pretty interesting. I like that video a lot, actually, for going over that kind of stuff. Also, apparently, one of the guys who must have either worked on or is just a general part of Ubisoft who had nothing to do with it, I think he had to have had something to do with it. How else would he have access to it? He put out, or unless it was Michel Ancel himself, somebody fucking from Ubisoft put out a beta-ish, whatever prototype build of the original SNES version of the original first Rayman. And I actually downloaded it. Really? I have not opened the zip files or anything yet, but I have it on my computer. So I want to see if I can crack that open and take a look at it, and maybe we'll do something on VidGames or on Destination Mark. I want to see how that goes, because on Destination Mark I did a playthrough of the Crash 1 prototype build, and I still have that on my computer. So I want to see how this Rayman prototype thing plays out. If we can actually play it, see what it's like. I want to crack that thing open and see what we can find, and we'll see what happens. I think that'll be really cool. He's like, "Duh, give me the crystals. It's Embryo's fault." Were you about to like try and go up?
No, I just wanted to find out where.
That still every so often throws me off. That they made a whole separate, like where you would originally save your game in the original. Yeah. Here, that's like they replaced it with the boss portal. The bosses have portals now. Yeah, shout out to fucking Corey Burton. I had no... Also, they fixed the animation. He throws the Wumpa fruits now. I had no clue. When I heard that Corey Burton was going to... At first, when I heard Corey Burton was coming back as engine for this. I was like, okay, whatever. Then I remembered where he was from, and I was like, oh.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Now I'm a little concerned. But ever since we got that one warped cutscene, and that was the first thing we heard of Engine talking, I was like, oh crap, he doesn't sound that bad. Corey Burton got a lot better. I still would have preferred Quentin Flynn, who voiced him in Nitro Kart, because he got it really well down. Because he was in Nitro Kart and Twinsanity. Quentin Flynn as Engine. Other people wanted Nolan North, which would have also made a lot of sense, seeing as they brought back, David Derryberry, Maurice LaMarche, Lex Lane. So, of the more recent voice actors for them, I could see it. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense to try and get Nolan North. But instead, they got Corey Burton. Also, they fucking put markers down on the floor, which is actually a really good addition. Because the only thing you had in the original to go off of were the fucking shadows.
I'm sorry if I'm not talking a lot. I'm actually concentrating right now.
Yeah. I mean, this is one of the more intense fights in the game. This is the only, like, tough one that could actually trip people up.
I was very tensed up in Cold Hard Crash.
It's getting a little bit hotter in the room. I'm getting a little sweaty.
It's getting hot in here.
It's getting...
Bang.
You did it, except you have one more hitbox.
Back.
Hit point left. Jump. Get the fuck out of there. He throws him over. That's awesome. They took a lot into consideration the way he would be facing. So he throws hook shots like a basketball.
Oh, I did it. Yeah.
When you're off to this, when you're facing the side like that. Whoa! He went. He got the fuck out of there. He went pew.
Yeah.
So we're gonna keep this episode pretty short. Tune in next time. We're
in the last warp room.
Yeah. Cortex is like, give me crystals. Give me a Chrysler. I make the funny. Wee.